those who are diseased right around the world, that you may bring your comforting hand upon them. For those that have passed, O Heavenly Father, that you may comfort their families, that you may comfort them, that your grace, O Heavenly Father, may abide with us now and always, we pray. Ise.
They are killing Biafra, all over the place, Because we are the people of God, we answer the name of God. That's why they hate us. But no man on earth shall stop the kingdom. The kingdom of Biafra. That is the kingdom of God. Go to the mountain, go to the valley, go and tell the nation Biafra is coming again. Go to the mountain, go to the valley, go and tell the world Biafra is coming again. We must bring the restoration of Biafra must surely come. No man, no power, no forces, no demon will stop the kingdom of God. No matter how they kill us in the night, kill us in the morning, kill us in the evening, no matter how intimidation they are, nobody will stop us. Biafra must come. Go to the mountain, go to the valley, go and tell the world Biafra is coming again. IPOP free, the kingdom of God on earth must surely restore. No man can stop it. Go to the mountain, go to the valley, go and tell the people Biafra is coming again. Oh, go to the mountain, go to the valley, go and tell the people Biafra is coming again. IPOP praise, go and tell the people Biafra is coming again. Nnamdi Kanu praise, and tell the people Biafra is coming again.
Hey. Oh yes, never lose hope. Your blessings are on the road. Don't give up. Your miracle is on the way. Oh, your miracle is on the way.
Yo, this is a song written from me to you, all you Biafra soldiers out there on the roads. One for all for one. Nnamdi Kanu, IPOB, my tongue straight coming back home. I want people who love your Biafrans. Let's shine bright in the land like the cooks of heaven.
Now that we are here, they pretend, they copy, they emulate, they fabricate falsehood. But they can never be like us. Long after we are gone, they will wish we lived forever. IPOB is very special. Exceptionally special. The largest mass movement in the whole world bar none. And we did it because Chukwuokike Abiama is with us. We did it because Chukwuokike Abiama created IPOB himself. And we are here to pilot its affairs. We will not prevaricate. We will not stop. We will not slumber until Biafra is fully restored to its former glory. Anybody in doubt as to our resilience and our determination to restore Biafra is not only mistaken, not only misguided, but needs to see a psychiatrist. Because we are not stopping. I am Nnamdi Kanu and I don't stop until I get what I want.
Nnamdi Kanu, Quorum.
The house of God is unformidable. Just hacked us, but we not stoppable. They can't break us anymore. We brands indivisible. You go pick up your mind, so strong. We never stop the fight for freedom, rights. Every tribe and tongue, United Nations. What we ever for the world to see us. We unite to fight for freedom, right? It goes on, people. Let us fight for one time. We put the honest, the born and brushing crap. That is good to shoot the good Nigerian. That for one time freedom. For spilling the blood of innocent Biafra, no mercy and we can forgive. When the time comes up for payback, and we can forget all you done to us. Come on. Biafra soldiers, where you are now? Where you are now? They can have us. Where you are now? Where you are now? Biafra soldiers, where you are now? Where you are now? They can have us. Yo, we straight here to become as one people, one love. We are Biafrans. Because in 1914, Nigeria was created for the interest of the British government. By the head of better look at hiding Biafras in Nigeria, keep us stealing our resources. That was wrong. British government, that was wrong and evil. Only God can create a nation. That's why we've come to be a nation as we're supposed to be. We are gathering our troops from across the world to unite our nations. Biafra coming like a visible for what to see. As we unite to fight for freedom, right? Cause people, let us fight for one time with truth and honest. The one and brushing crack, then this British do the gold Nigeria. That for one time freedom. For spilling the blood of innocent Biafras with no mercy and we can forgive. When the time comes up for payback, and we can forget all you've done to us. Come on. Biafra soldiers, where you are now? Where you are now? They can have us. Where you are now? Where you are now? Biafra soldiers, where you are now? Where you are now? They can have us. This is one love for my people and it's on this sober Igbo Banke Efiki Jo Igala. We are one people. Nnamdi Kanu, unite us together. Through IPOB, he has united us together. Let us spread the God because he's our God. All you Biafran soldiers out there around the world, keep on pushing on, keep on marching on for the restoration of Biafra is at hand. Nnamdi Kanu, God bless you. All the coordinators all over the whole world, God bless you. We are one people. We are not Nigeria. Nigeria is a hell on earth. Oh, the greatest mistake the British government has ever made. It's a corruption.
Well, we are here again this morning. Today is the first day of May 2021. We gathered again to talk about issues that concern us as a people, but still to remind you that tonight, our leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, will be on 7 p.m. Biafra land time. He'll talk to us, each and every one of us. So get yourself ready for another routing broadcast from our leader. All right, we have a lot to talk about this morning, but I'm going to raise a topic this morning that we're going to talk about. And that topic is that the Fulanis, they must be kicked out wherever we see them, anywhere in our land, especially in Biafra land. And we're imploring other ethnic groups like the Yoruba nation. They should do the same thing. The middle belt, don't sit down there and let these people ride over you because they've done enough. This morning I'm going to add some clips that I picked up, and in fact there's a particular clip that actually interested me so much And if I was on Nnamdi I'm going to go to Father Baka. Father Baka is saying, hey, Nnamdi Kanu too much. God has told, I don't know why God this is what God has told him and told him and told him. They never told people like us. Everybody on your Biaka na altar, so that Chineke Gwaria, make they lie to themselves. Keep on lying and deceiving yourself. I'll go to him this morning. Ask him, boy, all I can say to Father Baka is good morning. Don't worry, many more will come. I have people calling in. People are calling. People that never, ever in their lifetime wanted to hear about IPOB or Biafra or Nnamdi Kanu today. They are calling and they want to know. They are the ones raising the issue now. Like a woman. When you are chasing a woman and you want to get married, she becomes the Afiana as well. So that's what I am today, because I remember, I'm not joking, I remember at the beginning, 2-3 years ago, when we all started this stuff, a lot of people were like, this old man, he just they'll call me those who are bold enough to talk to me. They try. But today the same people are now calling. They want to know what is going on. And I keep telling them, I don't know what is going on. No, I'm expecting you to tell me what is going on. That's that way. What we say is thank you to IPOB. Thank you to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Thank you to ESN. That's all we need to tell. That's all you need to tell them. And whether they like it or not, all I tell them is, something? If you think you are interested in what we are doing now, this is the time for you to dip your hand in your pocket and support. You are here in diaspora enjoying yourself, drinking all the orange juice and all the milk and the chicken and the whatever. And there are people at home. Because when you think that nothing is important to you, you are here. But you know something? When you go home and find out you don't have a home, that's what you know. That things are happening. There are many of them, those they won't talk to. I don't like politics. You don't like politics. You don't even know what politics is. You have no idea. In the name of Jesus, sanity. Most people don't even know what it means. So when you say you don't like politics, you are just quoting what somebody said because you have no idea what politics is. Killing your mother, raping your sisters, that's not politics. I don't know where you get the ideas. But you know something? It is never too late. Come down, help us. Drop your money in your pocket. Take your money out and make a contribution to ESN. Support them. It's very easy to do. Just take your cell phone. All you need to do is www.ipobinusa.org/it and say donate. The money will go. I'm telling you that. There's no doubt about it. It will happen.
Biafran's Got Talent exclusive.
If it's not for IPOB, tell me where do I go? If not for ESL, where do we stay? If not for IPOB, tell me where do I go? If not for ESL, where do we stay? IPOB, thank you.
Thank you.
ESL, thank you. IPOB, thank you. ESL, thank you.
ESN is chasing away criminals in our land, in Biafra land.
Before we were truly messed up, but right now we are fully secure. Words cannot tell how we feel about the things you do for us.
Are you struggling to stand for our rights? We say thank you for protecting Biafra land.
Yeah. You've been fighting so hard, protecting motherland against the Fulanese enemies of Biafra land.
They are the soldiers that we know, bronzes of God and keep us safe.
If it's not for IPOB, tell me where do I go? If not for ESL, where do we stay? If not for IPOB, tell me where do I go? If not for ESL, where do we stay? IPOB, thank you.
Thank you, ESN.
Thank you. IPOB,
We say
thank you. ESN, thank you.
I say never slow down until our enemies are all down. Yeah. You've been the power I can rely on. That is a fact that I can't deny.
Champion soldiers fighting stronger and protecting lives. The pain you feel today will gain the joy you feel tomorrow.
We say yes.
yes to you, yes, like every day. Cause if it's not for IPOB, tell me where do I go? If not for ESN, where do we stay? If not for IPOB, tell me where do I go? If not for ESN, where do we stay? IPOB, we thank you. ESN, we thank you. IPOB, thank you. ESN, thank you. We are grateful to God for ESN. Progress to your elbows. Thank you.
Oh yes, ESN is here.
Long live ESN. Long live IPOB. Long live our leader Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. All hail Biafra.
Oh, hail Biafra, my brothers. That's what I keep telling you. Dip your hand in your pocket. Support them, support them, support them. ESN, they are here to save us. They are here to help us go to sleep. They are killing us, yes. But you know something? Ikonso may his definitely soul definitely rest in peace. And the rest of the Biafrans that they are destroying every day. But all those doing it, they are going to pay. We need 2,000 heads. That's what it's going to bring Ikonso with. There's no doubt about it. The Oba, you know, like our leader told us. I remember as a young person, there was a time one of the Obas died, and we were supposed to go to Lagos for recording. I remember at the time, and some people tell us, don't go through Benio, because when they grab you as a young man, they must make sure that they shave your hair. That was the in thing then. And those days we had some afro, and nobody wanted the afro to be removed. So when the Oba dies, something always happens. I don't know the story very well, but I know that I remember that one. One of the Obas died. That was sometime around the 70s. Yes, thereabout. We were going for recording, and some people warned us, don't go through Bini. But which other way can we go through if we don't go through Bini? Because we're on the public transport. You say when they catch young people, they bring all kinds of stories. So now you kill the Ikonso, and you are going to pay for it. There's no doubt about it. All those whose hands are in this, they are not going to go free. So in that's bringing me to my topic this morning. The Fulanis, we are going to get rid of them. Get them out of our... We're not going to take their own land from them, no. We are saying get away from our land. The Biafra land is not for them, and they are never, ever going to be allowed to stay in Biafra land. It doesn't matter how long it takes. So now we have started it, and it's not going to end. Even if it doesn't end with us, our children, our generation yet unborn, they are going to continue with it. There's no doubt about it, because a lot of people are beginning to see what our leader has been crying about. Some might pretend, I've never seen him in person. Our leader is an icon. You can't see him. You can't see him like that. That's Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. We don't see him. Why would you see him? Me myself, I love if you see the man, now you go see who born you. He is an icon. He is somebody, we don't see him anyhow. He talks to us. He's a spirit. Wherever he talks, we don't know. So when we come to the zoo and I'm asking him, are you sure it's not in your backyard? He is talking. People call me, when I tell Nnamdi Kanu, say, me go tell Nnamdi Kanu when I'm not well. It's like saying, go and tell Messiah. No. He is with us. He is for us. He is always around us. He's always talking to us. Today, he's talking to us. So you got to listen. 7 p.m. Biafra land time, he's going to be on air. And let's listen to what this our man is saying. These are the people that told us that Buhari is God sent. God told me that today they are singing a different tune. Let's listen to this man. Okay, I think that tape is not playing. I don't know what's wrong with it. Let me try it again and see.
I don't know who is Nnamdi Kanu. I have never seen him face to face. Look at my hand on the altar again. But I want to tell you something. Wherever he is, may God bless him.
Let me go
because
back. Let me go back on that. No, we don't find back. Wait.
Start I don't know who is Nnamdi Kanu. I have never seen him face to face. Look at my hand on the altar again.
You?
But I want to tell you something. Wherever he is, may God bless him.
Say it again.
I don't know who is Nnamdi Kanu.
Very good.
I have never seen him face to face. Look at my hand on the altar again. But I want to tell you something. wherever he is, may God bless him.
Yeah.
Because if somebody has risen up to shout that his children, his brothers are suffering, is it a crime? May the Lord bless his courage. What is happening is tear shedding, is heart rending, is nerve breaking, is mind blowing. Can our security agents and leaders account for us how many children, how many Nigerians have died under 1 week, under 1 month? Students being kidnapped from the universities. And there is a leadership. No. Either they are involved in it, or they should stop it, or what is happening will stop them.
All right. You see, the reason why I'm airing this is myself. When I started, I said, patience indeed. Nnamdi Kanu be very, very patient. All of us in IPOB, be very patient watching. IPOB like a million drop. You must go na drop. Boom. Before you know it, it's a big river. Yesterday I spoke to somebody who is in charge of where my business is, like a caretaker. I needed something from him, and I've not spoken to this guy in 3 or 4 years, And yesterday somebody wanted something out of the studio, so I said, let me call him and find out where the engineer is and the rest of them. So we're talking. I just asked him a few questions. In fact, to be honest, somebody in Cross River State had called me that they don't have a satellite station in Calabar. He lives in Port Harcourt. He's very close to Radio Biafra. So now he went to visit. He went to Calabar, and he couldn't hear Radio Biafra. And for him, Radio Biafra is like his live wire. So he wants to know how he can listen to it by all means. And I said, why don't you get a decoder where you are? He said, what kind of decoder? I said, okay, I will get information. And I called to gather information from somebody. Now that led me to the guy who lives, the caretaker in my place, and told me, he said, okay, I'll get a decoder. Just give me his address and I'll send it to him in Calabar. If he possibly wants me to come fix it, I'll come. So as soon as I said, okay, then he changed the topic. He said, Oga, hey, what you people are doing, you people are just, here. Any morning we wake up in Aba and we hear that Aba on the police station, all of us will start clapping and jumping and everything. Why I'm bringing this story is not because I heard it, but this same guy, I told you I've not spoken to him in 3 years. He's my caretaker. He's a person living in my property. And I never spoke to him. But when I spoke to him, and I discovered that based on his Facebook friends, his friends, not him, his friends were criticizing me left, right, left and right and center, 3-4 years ago. Everything they write is, they touch your guy who thinks he knows this, that. Now the guy was telling me, because he wouldn't be able to criticize me directly, no. So his friends were doing it for him. And I decided not to get in touch. He's a small boy, somebody working for me, living free in my house anyway. So what do I have to, the only thing I need from him is when I have a problem, I can call him to solve it. Something he can handle. So yesterday he said, without you people, I used to tell people that my Oga can never get involved in anything that will not. I said, I was shaking my head, I was laughing. He said, do you know that when you started this thing, it was like, if you had only 30% of the people, but today, I assure you, Oga, you have 90% of the people in support. I said, okay, good morning. So, like I was saying, it's like a drop of water that is creating a very mighty river. What didn't they call Nnamdi Kanu? Biafra, I heard that before. He is stealing our money. That one has stopped because nobody's saying it anymore. Because the people that talk about it, when you embarrass them by asking them how much is their money that you're willing to refund it, they start discovering that they are very stupid. Because number one, he's taking your money. Which money? So why are you giving him money if he's No, I can't be that stupid to give him my money. Okay, so why are you worried about the people that are giving him money? Everything for you is money, 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 money. That is what has kept us the way we are. That was what our parents were looking at. While they were busy doing that, the Fulanis were taking over our land. Honestly, to be honest with you, I don't ever forget when I was very young. When I was extremely young, when I was like 7 or 8, me and my friends would be playing in those days. We see these Fulani people carrying their women carrying their milk, fura de nunu or something like that. And they say the way they dress, they have pointed nose. And me and my friends, we used to joke. And now you know, we didn't know that these people were just coming to kill us. I'm telling you honestly. And they just only does it. Hey, for us it's excited. Hang with me. But they were wicked people. These people, I told you about the book, the pictorial book, the farmer and the camel. Farmer and the camel. Just go Google it. It's there in the Google. I think I saw it recently. That's what they are. They are the camel that went and kicked out the farmer that gave him shelter, allowed him to put in his leg because it's cold. He put in his 2 legs and kicked him out. That's exactly what they are. So we are going to not let them take over our land. We have to follow them anywhere we see them. One of our brothers this morning, I got his name. He says his name is Zebedee Korea. Zebedee Korea. Okay, he got some very interesting thing that he said here, and I need us to share it before we go into our regular conversation. So let's listen to this, our brother. It made a very good point, and I think we need to be heard.
Greetings, my people. Greetings. Welcome to today's program. Welcome. Greetings. Welcome. Please share this video. Invite others to join the program. There is a reason why I'm about to make this video now. You know, I don't normally do video quite often, but there is fire on the mountain. Emmanuel, greetings, welcome. Share the video, invite others to join. If you are in, you are in. Just open your ear, listen to me. Did you read the title of that this program? If Fulani dey your area, you must join hand, kick them out.
Yes.
Now.
That's our topic for today.
Now, you know, let me just give you people a little story, you know. Before, Okoro, greetings, welcome, share the video, invite others. I want to take our brain a little bit back to what happened before. You know, before in Nigeria, northern Nigeria was dominated by the Hausas. Yorubas occupied their own territory, Benin Kingdom on their own, and then the eastern region. As British came in, they gave power to the north. And by that time, the north we know is no longer the north that we know by then. North has been overrun by the Fulanis. Now, Danfodio has his agenda on Nigeria, which they are crying that the British block their agenda. The coming of British set back what they wanted to accomplish. And I didn't believe that they could have succeeded, because no other tribe has ever conquered Igbo land since ages, since history. Now, the Fulanis has conquered the north, and they start ruling Nigeria, calling themselves Hausa Fulani, embedding themselves under the Hausas that we know quite well. But in reality, there is nothing like Hausa Fulani. There is Hausa, there is Fulani. But them selling themselves as Hausa Fulani, which most of our youth today has bought into that idea by calling them Hausa Fulani. So now, our neighbors that hate us, you know, I don't know why they hate us, but they hate us. I mean, the Yorubas, Middle Belt, they don't want to see us. Both our brothers in the riverside. So the Fulanis notice that they don't like the Igbos, and Igbos are the headache of Nigeria. They start using these people against the Igbos. You could remember the coup that happened in Nigeria before that they called the Igbo coup. if I welcome, So that coup, if you go back and read what the coup plotters stated, the reason why they planned that coup to take over, they say that the Fulani agenda was dominating Nigeria, that the Fulanis want to take over Nigeria through the umbrella of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. That's why that coup take place by that time. They call it Igbo coup. That is coup that set them back. That coup that happened destroyed their agenda and set them back. They hate the Igbos with passion because of that. And most Igbos don't even know. They say that coup is gone, this one, because of the coup there is war. Yorubas are selling their own stories to you due to the hatred they have on Igbo people. But that shouldn't be our burden, our problem, my people. Our problem should be, let us not be deviated. We should focus on the Fulani enclave. The Fulani started recruiting their people into Nigerian police. Start recruiting 80% of their people into Nigerian military. Yorubas are there watching the Igbos. Middle Belt are there watching the Igbos. And the Fulanis, we are tapping them. Watch them, don't allow them to mix with us. We are taking care of everything. And nobody knows the agenda why these guys are pushing in their people into force in Nigeria. Everybody feel relaxed. Maybe they want to secure the position so that Igbos will not revoke again to declare Biafra. That was what they are selling to Nigerian people. Good. Now, they have occupied the entire military, the entire air force. Every force in Nigeria is them. They are now everywhere, holding gun in a legal way. Now, what is the next agenda? They now uproot history from Nigerian school. And everybody just, the worst case scenario in Nigeria, when things happen, nobody sit down to ask himself, why this thing? Nobody scratch his brain, why must they do this? Everybody feel relaxed. They remove history, that one concern them, it not concern us. Because before the elderly ones like us that meet history in Nigeria, you read how Usman Dan Fodio came into existence in Nigeria. You notice that there were migrants from Southern Sudan coming in with their cattle. Listen to me. They came into Sokoto with their cattle. Adeze, welcome. So these guys coming into Sokoto with cattle, and the king of Sokoto by that time welcomed them as foreigners that are parading with cattle, not knowing that they have a secret agenda, that they want to carry out. And they gave them what Nigeria is demanding today, open grazing. Or you give them, the problem in Nigeria is the Fulanis are very strategic. If I'm deviating from what I'm saying before, please remind me so that I will come back. They are very strategic in doing things. They will come in, foment trouble, go back, and bring out a better solution to that problem. And you will bite away, thinking that is the solution, not knowing that it's something that will help them to fast forward their agenda, my people. They have come in, kill people, cause havoc. The government call it clashes between the herders and the farmers. And they now came in with open grazing bill. You reject it. They now came in with another bill that they want to beat ranch in various states in Nigeria. Imagine you denouncing a Fulani to penetrate your area. Now they brought in, okay, let us buy land and build ranch where we'll do what? Doing whatever we like with our cattle. Is it not a powerful agenda? Is it not a powerful solution to that problem? Everybody will challenge you. That is the best solution. Let us give them area where they will settle, and enough of these killings and herders and farmers clash. Is it also? Or villagers and herders clash? No. Don't buy to it. Never you buy to that agenda. That agenda is among strategy A, strategy B, strategy C, strategy D. With this agenda, Ilorin was lost under the Yoruba Empire. Go and ask, go and read it, go and Google it. This same agenda, they are now whitewashing, renewing, and feeding, bringing to Nigeria. One thing you have to ask yourself, since all these killings, since all these clashes, have you ever seen your president coming out to say anything? And don't you forget that the same man that says, if he did not rule Nigeria, that every booze and whatever will be soaking blood in Nigeria. Is he not ruling? Did what he said deviated now, or is it being carried out in a legal manner? Let me tell you, my people, Yoruba, they want to Islamize the entire Nigeria. You know, my brother, they want to Islamize the entire Nigeria. And the best way to penetrate Nigeria, because the Fulani says that Nigeria is their own land, that God, as Israel do say that God gave them where they are today. The Fulanis say that Nigeria is their personal gift from God and they must secure it. Come rain, come sun. Everybody must bow down to them. How many are they? 6% of Nigerian population. But they have already gotten a meeting, a very powerful union, that all the Fulanis in Africa have now a very powerful union, pushing in money, sending in money to sponsor, arm, and feed their Fulani agendas. So now, selling to you of ranch, open grazing, allowing them to come in, even though our governors need to be kicked out of position, out of that their office, for them to allow here something like that and allow Fulani to come in with cattle. Oh boy, you are lost. Unless you have well-equipped military, local fighters that are ready to battle them out of that territory. If you don't do it, your name is sorry. Your next kindred, your neighbor kindred will be a Fulani man. And they must uproot your king and place their emir in that area. It's 100%. You know, that is the reason why I was shouting before. When somebody informed me that the Fulanis are negotiating with the kings of my local government to sell land to them so that there will be no herders and farmers clash in Hituboma. I started raising alarm, shouting that every Hituboma citizen, sons and daughters of Hituboma, should start calling their kings and their lawmakers. We don't want no negotiation, no pointing hand, no choosing area. We don't want to even discuss anything with Fulani. They should leave our territory and go back to where they came from. You know? And I'm applauding our people from Hituboma for hearing that man shout, that man message, and revoke that made that agenda to reduce. Are they going to give up? I don't think so. Why not? Because their own person, they have a reason why they remove elected governor of Imo State and choose somebody on our behalf. And everybody feel relaxed. You know, the thing that kills me, the thing that baffles me, the thing that destroys, the thing that scatters my brain is this relaxing. Not thinking, why this? If there is dispute in election, my people, won't they redo election? Why must Supreme Court choose somebody for us? It's not the people, somebody that the people choose. Why must Supreme Court, on behalf of the entire Imo State nation, they choose somebody that will fulfill their agenda? My people, no Fulani, even though he's your friend, you don't have Fulani friend. Push them. They can be our friend though, but you can be in your own area. I will be in my own area. Right. We can be friends on Facebook, on any other thing. But coming, encroaching on my territory, villagers should arm themselves. No military. Because every military in Nigeria, they are all Fulanis. Yep. 95% military in Nigeria are Fulanis. 78% of Nigerian police are Fulanis. DSS is 100% Fulani. Secret Service of Nigeria, 100% Fulani. Nobody will come for your rescue. Nobody. Nigerian military is capable to battle whatever that comes their way. Let me tell you the truth. This one they are calling, let's call foreigners to help us. The politicians are beating around the bush. They know what is going on, but they don't want them to be kicked out of their position. That's why they are beating around the bush. They don't want to hit the nail at the horn. Because all the whole meeting, even though Nigerian president is the head of Mazi Allah. Who is Mazi Allah in Nigeria? They are the one renting out the people that are guiding your house. They are the one renting out the people that are now driving Okada in your various areas. They are the one piling the Fulanis inside trailer to push them to Southeast. They are the ones, the cattle colony. They are the president of anything cattle in Nigeria. Have you seen it? If the president of Nigeria is the president of Mazi Allah, before me and you, how much did the federal government give to Mazi Allah? Can somebody help me? Can somebody help me? Didn't you people watch it in national television? How much did the federal government under the current government of today give to Mazi Allah? Are they not the same people that create radio message for radio service for Mazi Allah? You don't ask question. You don't demand, why must my taxpayers' money be floating to something that has nothing to do with federal government of Nigeria, that has nothing to do with the development of Nigeria? They pump out millions of naira and they give it to Mazi Allah. Today, every cattle area has up to 24 magazines of AK-47, is highly equipped to wipe out one entire village. What is your governors doing? We are together. We must not come sit down together and say, Zobu, Enyimba. Tell your people the gospel truth. And let the reverend fathers of the eastern region, all the reverend fathers, tell your people in the church, if you come across the video, everybody should get himself gun. Acquire local made gun or foreign one. Equip to your area. A day will come, you guys will need it. I'm telling you the gospel truth. Normally, every king must have his own battalion to defend his kingdom. Is it not true? Yes. Before, kingdoms have fighters, warriors to defend them. Today, who is defending you? Fulani military, Fulani police, Fulani DSS, Fulani SSS, Fulani Secret Service, Fulani Air Force will come and defend you. Why they want to occupy you? Why they want to Islamize you? Why they want to turn you to Islam? Are you not making fool of yourselves? The best solution is for you to set up, or you join ESN. ESN should be expanded to every community, highly equipped. Well, I say well equipped. Any place you see Fulani with cattle, either he runs away and leave the cattle, or his head will just roll on the floor.
That's it.
He's not there to sell cattle.
No.
Are they selling those cattle? Those cattle they are parading about, are you buying it? Are you, those people in Okigwe selling cattle, are they buying from this herdsman? Who is buying those cattle? Who? Nobody. They are only parading with those cattle. If they die, they leave them there, they continue. If the population reduce, the other trailer will come and pack and give them more, and they will keep on moving with those cattle only to get access to your area. Are they selling those cattle? Is my question to you. My people, let me tell you one thing. I saw something today that made me to turn on this camera. I was not allowed to snap it. I could have shared it on my platform. I was not allowed. I was only allowed to read it. and shut up. If we don't take time, if we don't take time, my people, Ali Igbo, Ali Igbo no go be the Ali Igbo wey you know. Ali Igbo no go be the Ali Igbo wey you know. You go to una farm, house are there, and you don't dare ask questions. Nigerian government is backing them. Buhari government is sponsoring them, pushing them. The remaining time is 2 years. 2 years to accomplish their mission. 2 gospel truth years. And we must resist this thing. We must resist. Go and ask the king of your local community whether they are having any meeting for Fulani or Hausa to come and buy ranch, land in your local government. Make sure that they ask them, or they no go tell you, because they are giving them money. Every day they sit down together, they share money. They will never open their mouth and tell the people they are ruling that the Hausa want to buy land in their local government. Ask them and ask them with threat before you will hear the truth from their mouth. Every king in Igbo land is being pressed to sell land to Fulani. I am telling you people this thing. The person that told me this news is a well-known person in my local government. You understand? And he made it clear that he is giving me this information because he knows that I have the blockers to open my mouth on social media to alert our people. Did you hear me?
Yes.
My brother, nobody is against Nnamdi Kanu. Not if I tell Nnamdi not to give uniform to ESM mean I'm against him. You guys, you don't reason. Go back and watch my videos. Have you ever seen me insulting Nnamdi? Have you ever seen me say that Biafra will not stand? At times I don't know the type of brain you guys use to reason. If somebody says, if you give these guys uniform, Nigeria will go after them. Let them operate like me without uniform. Is it a crime? Is it a crime if I give my own idea how to amend? Oyibo said that 2 hairs are better than 1. You are against Nnamdi. You are against Nnamdi. Who is against Nnamdi? Am I not the person that keep the Biafrans together when Nnamdi was in prison? Am I not the person toppling Uchemefo? My videos topple Uchemefo. I will get up to 80 to 90,000 viewers, while Uchemefo don't even have 200. Didn't I make it clear that I will be doing videos on Biafran affairs until Nnamdi Kanu was released? Until Nnamdi Kanu will be released. Whenever Nnamdi Kanu get his freedom, I will no longer discuss Biafran affairs. Why should I?
All right. The important things that I didn't get to this point when I was watching this video, but what I'm saying that touched me most is that we are so docile. We sit down there and we see these things happening. It is happening to each and every one of us. The Fulanis, they come in, they create a problem, and then they solve the problem. They're solving everything they are doing towards their own end. That's exactly what I pick out of this video. I heard it because I don't know this person. I just ran into it. He was talking, and I've never watched any of his video in the past. Now that he's saying something about his past videos, I'm personally not aware. Like I said, if we see facts, we pick facts. Forget about when it becomes personal. When you start talking nonsense, I won't even be able to listen to you to a point where you'll be able to air your rubbish, because we know when people are telling the truth. You know, some people when they want to talk, calling Nnamdi Kanu or IPOB makes people sit down and want to listen to you. Because when you listen to the likes of Mazi Iyke, I was listening to him on the BBC. The guy was asking me a different question. The next thing he jumped in was when he started IPOB, Nnamdi Kanu was still in the mother's womb. And we're not interested in that. We don't know about that. He was carrying by a bag for Juku. Juku taught him everything that he knew. He was not interested. What have you done with yourself right now? That's important. That's where we're treating you. None of us knew Nnamdi Kanu from Adam. Believe me, none. I remember the first time somebody wanted to introduce him to me to listen to his broadcast, I got mixed up. I said, is it not the same person? There was one Kanu that was talking about Sani Abacha with 1 million man march. My brother said, no, it's not. This one is a different person. I said, well, I don't know. At the point I listened to him and I took him based on what it is. I just listened to a video of somebody who has been doing this for a while. I never heard about it. But when I picked up this video and I listened to his assertion, his topic, get the Fulanis, they are like a snake. Don't like the snake stay around you. ESN, yes, everybody should be ESN, which is another thing that I took off. Everybody, anywhere you see them, pursue them, because they are not coming for anything good. I told you a little book, just Google that book and read it. The Farmer and the Camel, a book, a pictorial book. I wasn't reading when I saw this book. It was a picture that interested me. And then they told me the story of this camel who was with a farmer. The farmer was in his small hut, and then the camel was saying, like, I'm very cold outside. It was written by a British person. And that book was not written by an African author. No, it was a British. Let me put in my leg, put in my head. Before you know it, the camel kicks out the farmer from the hut. That's exactly what they are doing. That's Fulani. That's the story of the Fulani. I'm telling you the truth. This little thing stuck on my memory as a little boy. As a child, not even boy. 5 or 6 at the time. So what he is saying in a nutshell is, don't let these people hang around you. Especially what he has said about the chiefs, the traditional rulers. The so-called rulers, they sit down there, they are sharing packs of money. He will call his cabinet, he will share money. These are money being given to him by the Fulanis. They're trying to get land. Another thing he said that makes it very interesting. You go to your land and then you will not see your farm anymore. You see a house and you cannot even dare talk. This is exactly what our leader has been saying from the beginning of the whole thing. They call them all kinds of names, but those things does not really matter anymore. What matters now is that we need to support our ESN. It's very, very important. Everybody, not just, in fact, what my brother just said, that makes a lot of sense to me. Everybody should be ESN. Everybody. Anywhere you see them, start training your children to have an eye on these people, because because that's the way they are going. That's precisely where they are taking us, and then we're not going to let it happen. We have to become ESN, each and every one of us. Put in your money. If you don't have enough money to do it, just become ESN. You don't have to wait for Mazi Nnamdi Kanu to tell you to protect yourself. The time has come. The churches have been called upon. He did. He called the churches that they should go there, out there and say something in the churches, because that's where we take our consolation from. A lot of us go to church. And if you are in the church and you are not able to advise your people accordingly, then you're not doing anybody any good. Make your contribution. Make sure you support the ESN. That's all we're talking about. This is Radio
Biafra's Got Talent exclusive.
If it's not for IP, tell me where do I go? If not for ESN, where do we stay? If not for IP, tell me where do I go? If not for ESN, where do we stay? IPOB, thank you. Thank you. ESN, thank you. IPOB, thank you. ESN, thank you.
ESN is chasing away criminals in our land, in Biafra land.
Before we were truly messed up, but right now we are fully secure. Words cannot tell how we feel about the things you do if you love.
Are you struggling to stand for our rights? We say thank you for protecting Biafra land.
Yeah. You've been fighting so hard, protecting motherland against the Fulanis, enemies of Biafra land.
They are the soldiers that we know, bronzes of God and keep us safe.
If it's not for IP, tell me where do I go? If not for ESN, where do we stay? If not for IP, tell me where do I go? If not for ESN, where do we stay?
IPOB, thank you ESN for supporting, for helping us. Please support them. Go to your website www.ipobinusa.org/it and say donate. That's where you throw in your money. You help our people to sleep at night. Like the video we just listened to, he said something that's very, very important. Each one of us should become ESN. Open your eyes. It doesn't mean physically going there to become part of it. No. In protecting your own people. Don't wait for Nnamdi Kanu to do everything for us. He's done more than enough already. But still, don't close your eyes. Buy a den gun, whatever gun, catapult, anything, knife, machete, just keep it handy. Because what would they do? Like my brother asked a question. All these cattle that they're reading about, who is buying them? They are not there to sell their cattle. They are there to take off your land. And believe me, they've done a good job of it. How many are they? So let us all wake up and stop fooling ourselves. These governors that you're looking at, forget about them. They are not going to help anybody. Anyway, they're already dethroned anyway because they don't even have any more power. So let's not hope on them. Do what you have to do. Anywhere you see them, pursue them. Don't let them stay around you. They are snakes. So don't let them stay anywhere near you. Let's go into our conversation this morning. The number here is still the same. +1 646 920 4541 845 354 7984. That's the WhatsApp line. And the 929-406-9953 is the line for the principal officers and the ladies. Don't forget, I still have to remind you that our leader speaks to us tonight, 7 p.m. Biafra land time. So stay tuned. This is Radio Biafra, USA 2. Call us, the line is open for you.
Land of the rising sun, John Lovine, my originality. Land of the rising sun, Biafra. Land of the rising sun, Biafra. My home, my fatherland. Biafra, land of the rising sun. Biafra, my home, my fatherland. We are children of the Most High, called by the name of God, the Creator. Wise men from the east, south, and the middle, great Biafran people. We take it to idol worship and we lost the face of our God. And as we wallowed in idol worship, the British entered in, trading on the Niger, exploiting your people. Trading by barter, you give me palm oil and take soup to them entire. I brought in civilization, brought in your religion, and told us about America, and we embraced it. I never knew them got Algeria water. With religious pitted us amongst our brethren, with denomination tear us apart. Building churches, schools and hospitals. We never knew we had to open.
Alright, caller, good morning. Caller on Principal Officer's line, good morning. Tell us your name and where you're calling from. You're the first caller today.
Mazi, good morning.
There, well, welcome to the program.
Yes, Mazi, my name is Ifani. I'm calling from my location. Mazi, I thank you for I hope it may be possible for us to see this new day and new month of the year, the 5th month of the year, 2021, the month of May. I thank God for keeping us alive.
Hello? Hello? Oh boy. What's happening to your line? Okay, you have to call us back. Let me take another one. Caller, good morning. Caller on WhatsApp, tell us your name and where you're calling from. I don't know what happened to your line, my friend. You have to call us back if you're able to. The line just went off, unfortunately. All right, we're still taking calls here. 646-920-4541, 845-344-7984. That's the WhatsApp line. Plus 929-406-9953. Please, before you call, make sure that somebody's not talking. If you call over somebody when somebody's talking, I will not be able to pick up your call. We can't pick up two calls at the same time. When somebody's talking, listen attentively and wait when he's about to go. Then you can call. All right, I have another one on Principal Officer's line. Good morning. Tell us your name and where you're calling from. Caller on Principal Officer's line. Are you there? The line is open. I can see your line is open, but you're not talking. What's going on with you? Caller on Principal Officer's line. All right, let me see another one. Are you there? Maybe there's something wrong with that line. I don't really know. The same line that is doing the same thing over and over. Let's try again and see what happens here. Boom. All right, let me try this one again. Caller on Principal Officer's line. Good morning. Tell us your name and where you're calling from.
Hello.
Yes, good morning. Welcome to the program.
Line is open. I can see your line is open, but you're not talking. Hello.
Yeah, turn down your phone, please. Your radio.
Right.
Your radio is talking on the background. Could you turn it down?
Yeah. Good morning.
Welcome to the program.
Yeah. I thank you. Thank you for your good work. Thank you for everything that you are doing for us. Thank you for thank you worldwide.
Let me try the caller on Principal Officer's line.
Thank you for everything.
Turn down your radio, please. Turn your radio down when you're talking. I'm hearing my voice in the background.
I thank you worldwide. I thank Mazi Nnamdi Kanu for all the good work he's doing for us. To go care about my blessing. As Peters, I thank you for the clip you played, because some of our people don't understand. They do listen, but they don't understand. All the things the guy said is the truth. How can me be taking off all our places, being in all our places, and our governors, our people are not doing anything? But if Mazi Nnamdi can't come to say something, they begin to attack him. He's doing a good work. He's doing a great work for us. He's doing a great work for us. ESN have come to stay, and nobody will dispute the good work that ESN is doing in the land of Biafra. The land of Biafra is peace today because of ESN. Fulani have planned many things against Biafrans. Fulani have planned to take all our land. You can imagine what is happening in Benue State. Autumn, the governor cannot even help himself. He cannot even help himself. Talk less of helping the indigenous of Benue State. He always come out to cry. Asking president to give him the right to buy a gun. A sitting governor asking president why see his people die every day. Who give the Fulani right to own gun? Who give that right to own gun? We Biafrans, we must defend our land. This is our land, and we must defend it. Nobody have any right to take our land. All our governors, all our elders, the Igwes, all those the PGs, those who go behind the people to sell their land, to sell our God-given land, our ancestors' land, God will not forgive them. God will not let them go. God will not let them live in peace. We must stand to defend our land. That land belongs to us, and nobody will take it.
Thank you.
God has given us land, and everybody who calls himself a true Biafra must stand for Nnamdi Kanu, because he is the right man who have given us the future. They must stand to live take that future which is given to us through God. But I thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you for.
Thank you very much. This is Radio Biafra. You've made your point, and very happy you're saying something that makes a lot of sense, because we can't depend on these governors. Look at it, like you rightly said, the man in the autumn man is begging the federal government to give him the right to buy a gun. Governor. Like I said, all of them are guilty one way or the other. Like our brother, the clipper, the traditional rulers, the same thing with the governors. They have all been compromised. They've compromised, and there's nothing anybody can do that besides to just ignore them and do what you have to do. Caller, good morning. Caller on Principal Officer's line. Tell us your name and where you're calling from.
Hello, good morning, sir. Peter.
Welcome to the program.
My name is Frank Obinamba. I'm calling from my location. It's been a long time.
Yes. Welcome to the program.
Thank you very much, sir. I have a kind of, like request to our leader, if I thought he's listening. Based on one of his brokers, he said, I know who Ikonso is. Do you understand me?
Yes.
But he doesn't know all these people, Douglas Road and all those things. I come to think about it, something came to my mind. You remember this guy was busy putting statues, what is his name, Ukrawosa? People we don't know about. If at all, I'm just requesting, if at all he's listening, that roundabout in Douglas Road, if there is roundabout, in near future, if at all we are telling stories about Ikonso, we will see his statues there. Especially that one he's wearing white, spreading his hands. It's just my own thinking, suggestion. If anybody is going to say this is Ikonso Road, they will say, look at him, this is what he did. This is the story will go. Not all those people, zoom at this guy erected for us that has no meaning to us. But my own thinking, if at all, at the roundabout, you have Ikonso statue, Ikonso Road. At least in near future, when all of us have gone, when you are telling the story, this is the guy that fought for us and all the saboteurs, they killed him.
Yes.
That is one. There is another one, I'm pleading, there's video I was watching, it's like it happened in Onitsha. People in their houses, they were watching all this military shooting. The bullet pierced the window and entered their house and they were showing it. Then that comes to my destiny, what I'm trying to say. I do see videos when people, they stay, when our people go in ESN or no government going and all those things, they stay close and they clapping. These people should not do that. They are there to do their job and all those things. Pure bullets can hit all those things. It's not what they are. When others are fighting, but it might hit one of them. It becomes a kind of accident and all those things, and eventually they will die. People should not stay close to that place. All these things are happening and clapping. It doesn't make sense to me, brother.
Yeah.
I don't know how it went there. It doesn't make sense. When I see this video, I'm like, get out from there, get out from there. This is not Polygon. But I don't know how else somebody can say that to them, I don't know, my brother. That's my own contribution this morning. Thank you very much, brother.
Thank you so much. Thank you, sir. All right, This is Radio Biafra USA 2. We're still taking calls at 646-920-4541, 845-344-7984, the WhatsApp line. +1 929-406-9953 is the line for the principal officers and the ladies. Call us. The line is still open for you to make your calls.
Yes.
My originality.
Caller, good morning. Caller on principal officer's line. Tell us your name and where you're calling from.
Mazi Iyke. Good afternoon from London. This is Mazi Chukwemeka SAG.
Welcome to the program.
Thank you for the opportunity again to call into your program.
Thank you, sir.
My brother, the video you played anyway, this autumn, I really don't know what these people are still thinking up to now. The same autumn was attacked by these Fulani people. The same autumn has been, severally, they've already visited Benue State, taken responsibility for killing thousands of people in Benue State. They did mass burial. He knew the people who came and killed his people. They kept on coming. The Fulani kept on coming, killing his people. They even attacked him personally. And yet, the same man is still talking about presidency, giving him permission to buy AK-47 to defend his people. Please, let us look at this thing from one perspective. Had it been Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and IPOB, we are never on the scene from day one, what would have been the fate of our people? Everybody in that place called Nigeria. What would have been the fate of everybody? It means by now Fulani would have, overrun everybody, taken over the whole place, because their media in Nigeria, they are not going to say anything. All along, they've been, they are partners in crime. All of them are afraid of Fulani. Afraid of Fulani. The same Fulani killing our people day in, day out. Till now, people are still trying to see how they can patch Nigeria or do a conference on security or the presidency or this or that. What exactly did our people eat from Fulani? What did Fulani give them? Because it seems that when they come out to talk, all these governors, whether from Southeast or this autumn or other governors all over the whole country, senators, House of Rep members, it looks as if all of them are caged. The same people killing you, they come to kill you, and they will do it, and they will take responsibility openly to say, yes, we are the one who came and killed you. And you are still talking of asking for permission to buy AK-47 to defend your people, which means something is wrong with that person. Yesterday here in UK, I went to a place. I was shocked. A lady, a white woman, very old woman, asked me, oh, where are you from? I said, I'm a Biafran. She shook herself, said, Biafra? I said, yes, I'm a Biafran. He said, yeah, Biafran, one part of Nigeria. The people, they starved to death. This is what this woman told me. I looked at her. She said, yes, the evil they did, that they hid from the whole world, they starved your people to death, millions of it. We know. An old woman, white, British, pure old woman, was telling me this yesterday. I was shocked that almost everybody, they knew what they did to us, and they hid that history. Now we have come up. I told her, I said, we are fighting now because I put my earphone. I think I was listening to one of the programs yesterday on, the platform. She said, what were you listening? I showed her. I said, we are fighting now to get our freedom. She said, you people are going to get that freedom, whether anybody likes it or not. Okay. What they have done to your race is wickedness. Even what they did to you, the Jews in Germany, whatever Hitler did to them is not even up to what they did to your people. That this time around, you people are going to be free. I say thank you, madam, for saying this. So what am I saying in essence? Whether anybody likes it or not, Mazi Iyke, you see this time around, like I said, when I called you yesterday or so, I said, Biafra came 12/12/20, the day ESL was launched. Yes. That is the day Biafra came. So if anybody wants to support what we are doing, if they don't want to support what we are doing, whether anybody likes it or not, it's already been written in the spirit realm. God has already confirmed it. Yes. That this time around we are going to be free. The issue is that how is Nigeria going to, the Fulani going to take it? If it's by war, you see, let people know that this war they are talking about, we are not going to be the one that will suffer the most death. No. Because our leader said they will kill us, we will kill them. At the end, Biafra will come. Are they not killing us? Are we not also killing them also? But the killing this time, you see, both Saduana of Sokoto, emirs, northern elders, governors, Rufai them, call anything called Fulani in that place called Nigeria will be wiped out. You see, the word wiped out. Let them not think, when war comes and this and that and that and that, they will be free and then they survive to continue talking of one Nigeria. Fulani, only place they are holding power is in Nigeria, the whole of Africa. Even Guinea, where they have the population as indigenous people, the people didn't even allow them to come near to rule them.
Yes.
It's only in Nigeria. So let Fulani have it at the back of their mind. You see this generation of IPOB, when we must have finished with Fulani, there is nothing that will be left to be called Fulani as a tribe on earth.
That's right.
Let them put this in the back of their mind. If they like, that's why I told you yesterday, Mazi Iyke, Britain, I live here. I've lived here for over 20 years. I know how British people think. You have lived in America. You know how white people in America, they think. No white person will send their troop or their people to come to Nigeria to support Fulani for Fulanization. They know what they are doing. That's why Britain is indirectly, withdrawing from every support they are giving them. The same thing with America. So this war, this time, I will do the one, brothers. If you like, be asleep, be sleeping. Don't go and fight and remove every Fulani that is in your forest that have been killing your people, sending them to IDP camps in the Republic and all over the place. Autumn, if you like, stay there. Let Fulani come and take over your land. Send your people in IDP camp is somewhere in Alede or somewhere in Yande, Benue State. Is your problem. This is the time for all of you, indigenous population in Nigeria, the people who own the land, Hausa people, if you like. This is an opportunity for you to hook up to what is happening now to get back your place. The Fulani stole from you, they took from you. So it's an opportunity for everybody to rise up, deal with this Fulani the same way they were dealt in Ghana, the same way they were dealt in other African countries. This time around, they are going to be dealt with in Nigeria. And that's coming pretty soon. Mazi Iyke, thank you so much for what you are doing. May Elohim bless you. Thank you so much.
That's all of us. All right, thank you so much. This is Radio Biafra. We're still taking calls at 646-920-4541. Let's take this one on Principal Officer's line. Caller, good morning. Tell us your name and where you are calling from. Caller, are you there? Caller on Principal Officer's line. Good morning. All right, caller is not ready yet. Whenever he's ready, he's going to call us back. Let's take another one. Caller on WhatsApp. Caller on WhatsApp, are you there? Tell us your name and where you're calling from. Good morning from here. Caller on straight line, good morning. Tell us your name and where you're calling from.
My brother, good morning.
Welcome to the program.
I assist at the talk. I beg something they bother me, make you no verse. I won't beg my people, make them know they brush some matters away. Make them know they just look and say, it doesn't matter. Number one, I don't know whether you see the picture of the biggest ruga where they discover for Ebonyi State. It's more than almost 2 kilometers where they occupy. These boys were riding on bike to show people, see the biggest ruga where Fulanis build their hut everywhere. Another thing when I want to talk is, I don't know whether you watch that interview where they interview that man that say oil for Jigawa belongs to you heard him when he say very soon, before 2 weeks, you go hear the thing that will happen. He was the one that paid this man to go and assassinate our leader. That is why he said that before 2 weeks, they go hear him, that they will call him for interview here again. When Galadima asked, well, I don't know whether he will come after me, whether they will come and kill me. He said, no, my senior brother, nobody is coming after you. It was that man that gang up with his group to pay this assassin now that is trending everywhere. I don't know whether you have heard it, that one, where they say they have paid that man $2.something million to assassinate our leader. After that, they will complete the money. That money is about $4.something million. Okay, the most important thing that is bothering me now is I think we have some Niger Deltas that believe in Biafra. Do we have?
Yes, we do.
Okay. I want the Niger Delta people to please help me ask Asari Dokubo when say na him be Biafra president, customary president. Who is that Niger person, Niger Delta man that went to the north to collaborate with them? Say make them send militia, make them send Boko Haram people that he will be fighting Biafra through Niger Delta. I want to ask Asari Dokubo, because what happened 3 days ago that Asari Dokubo fight the unknown angels, unknown gunmen. Asari Dokubo, they have sent the troops to him from Boko Haram to fight our people through Niger Delta. Make our people not think say na minor something, because Kumi na him talk and say Asari, somebody from Niger Delta have make agreement with Boko Haram people to send people so that they will be fighting from Niger Delta. Who are they going to fight from Niger Delta? Asari Dokubo and the Iyke now, they have combined together and they have sent troops to them that will be fighting our people. You hear Asari Dokubo comment day before yesterday. He said nobody will come here to fight Fulanis because here belongs to them. Asari Dokubo make arrangements to fight unknown gunmen day before yesterday with the troops they sent to him from north. Make those Niger Delta ask Asari Dokubo where he stand. Is he a Biafra or is he a Fulani? They station Asari Dokubo in that place in order to fight our people. Make our people open their eyes. I beg you. Because Asari Dokubo, his agreement now with them, they have fulfilled it. They have sent troops to him. That is why he is fighting unknown gunmen. That's what I want my people to put into consideration. And they ask Asari Dokubo. This one not be the thing where they go talk, say, I don't no matter, he no matter. Asari Dokubo don't make arrangement. He's fighting our people from Niger Delta now.
Okay. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. All right. God bless you. Thank you very much for information. The point is that we don't care about all these people. You know, they're just, people are just too empty to even worry about them. Sorry, Dr. Boy said nobody. Caller, good morning. Caller on the private line. Tell us your name and where you're calling from. Good morning from here.
Mazi, good afternoon. I'm calling from Lagos. My name is Kelechi.
There we
Mazi, thank you very much. My little contribution. You see that, let me start from Father Mbaka. No matter whether he's trying to amend his ways or retrieve his steps, that's okay. But mmiri ọ gbarụala mmiri onye ọla nsị n'ụlọ ụka jiri Bible take it. I don't think it will be very easy for our people to forget, or even Nigerians to forget what that man did. Because one of the problems we're having here, like Buhari was one of the people that installed that man. Buhari was one of the people that he said that good luck is a bad luck, that Buhari is the Messiah. The same thing is said in the time of Imo State. And look at what is happening in Nigeria today. Look at what is going on in Imo State. And the many other things he has said before. I remember one day when before now he was saying that in the same pulpit he's standing to make this his confession. That was the same pulpit he stand some time ago and said that our leader is deceiving people, telling people that they are being marginalized. That if what really we want is Biafra, that people be Obiano and all of them should come out, then he too will follow. You see, we don't forget. If other people forget, we in IPOB, we don't forget like other people. I think that is one of the things that Nigerians or those who are doing one or two things should know. We don't forget. We remember. We may try to forgive you, be saying you are a human being, but we keep record. In time like this, we'll bring it up for you. You see that the other guy you played in voice in this platform, Mazi.
Yes.
That guy does not want playing in this platform. I know you didn't know him. I know you didn't know him from the beginning. I wanted to call you when I started this. I said, no, I will interrupt this thing. That guy, if you listen to that guy, how the tape that guy has been making. In fact, when our leader launched ESN, that guy opened the gate of hell against IPOB and our leader. Now, I am just surprised that he's talking like this. He was the one that was calling for Nigerians to send the Air Force, send the military. In fact, they should kill those boys one by one. They should go to their house, bring them out. And a whole lot. You see, our people, sometimes when they are doing something, I don't know whether they know they think well before they start saying things. Things you know that tomorrow you will live to regret it. It's like what all the fallen angels now are doing. They know that at the end of this journey, they are going to regret. But I don't know why they find it difficult in retaining the step now that is too early. As I'm talking to you now, the whole piece of them just reduce audio tape. I don't know where it's time to make video. You know that shopping where they go do for Dubai. I mean, during the COVID-19, when they give us 10 minutes of broadcast, hiding somewhere. That is what whole piece of them have done this morning. Same to the people of Imo State. You see, all these things that our people are no longer sleeping. Our people, everybody in our land now is aware that all this Nigerian government is not for us. They know that all these governors they are not in anywhere to do anything that we're going to benefit from. So it is right time that those of you who are not in the government, who are in social media doing no rubbish, should begin to reflect your step and think twice. Think twice. If you and me are not in your village today, does not mean that they will not come tomorrow. It's just because our leader have been able to curtail them. That's why they are not in your village today. You know, when our leader was broadcasting yesterday, he said that any village that will not see Fulani attack, that is to say there is no police station and army barrack there. And I remember there is a village that is close to my own village. As I tell you, Fulani never entered that place. Why? Because there is no police station, no army station, no nothing. So those people, they are living in fact in America, not even in Nigeria. Because they didn't know what Fulani is all about, because there's no police army in their place. So, and our God has bring our leader in a time like this, Mazi, in a time like this, to stand our defense. If this man have not come now, only God knows what will have happened to us. But instead of our people to rally land and cheer him up and support him, and some of them are still gossiping at their backyard, but one thing is sure, what we want is Biafra. What we are going to get is Biafra. We are not interested in the Nigerian presidency, in the Igbo presidency, in the structuring, in it. If they like, no matter where they go, where we are standing is in freedom and freedom for all. Anybody that does not like it can go and bath in Pasuma. God bless you.
God bless you. All right, thank you very much. Everybody's opinion is very welcome. Like you rightly said, I never heard that guy before, and I'm hearing him for the first time. I don't go about looking for people that will talk, but the truth is, as they have the difficulty themselves. The problem is for them now to be able, they're trying very hard to vindicate themselves, but who cares? We know that after all said and done, it's a good thing I never heard about him before, to be honest with you, because I just saw it, I listened to what he's saying, it makes some sense. I said, okay, let me play this, let me let you guys share this with me. I didn't even know he was somebody who has been making broadcasts before. It does not matter, that is his problem. Father Mbaka, you see, I heard it. Because on Kurunjo, the same mouth that you condemned with, is the same mouth that you're going to glorify. He turned around, how many times did I hear that? Whatever Nnamdi Kanu is, God bless him. Yeah, in the past. What has he said in the past? Nnamdi Kanu is a useless person, he said this, he said that, who cares? Nnamdi Kanu is still rising. They're talking about him, he's still growing. His membership and followership is growing beyond imagination. So whose problem is it now? It is their problem. Any of them that have the guts to come in, and don't forget what you've said before. Like I said, I don't listen. Honestly, I've not even heard this person for the first time. For the first time in my life, it's the first time I'm even looking. I even took the trouble to see what name is this, to see if it's a name that I've heard before. No, I couldn't. But I still had to hear it. Because he told the story of the Fulani the way I know it. The way I agreed, what he said, I picked up was everybody should be ESN. Whether he has condemned the ESN before, he has called the army to come and down on them, and he's changing his stuff. You see, you that listen to him know what he said in the past. Oh, Nyawakifele Yeme, not you. We are moving on. We are Biafrans. We're getting to our destination, whether they like it or not. I have a call coming in on straight line. Good morning. Tell us your name and where you're calling from.
Thank you, my brother, Ike Peter. This is your main man, Mazi Nnamdi, your original friend.
They will welcome to the program.
I'm very, very happy. Thank you, my brother. You see, this clip of Father Mbaka, that's where I want to touch on, at least. Now, Father Mbaka, he has now openly told us that the prophecies he made during 2015 and 2019, saying that Buhari is the Messiah, that prophecy came from a fake God.
Yes, right.
I mean, fake, F-A-K, from a fake God. But today, Chukwu Okike Abiyama, the one we worship, have touched him, have touched Mbaka. For him to come, like Kelechi just spoke and pointed out that all the prophecies Mbaka was saying, he said, I am standing behind my altar. But notice what he said this time. I am placing my hand on my altar.
Yes.
And wherever Nnamdi Kanu is, God bless him. And you see how the crowd erupted.
Yeah.
You repeated, he said, I am placing my hand on the altar. He never said it during the prophecy of Buhari and so on. He said he's placing his hand on the altar, which means the Chukwu Okike Abiyama we worship have opened his eyes, and he said, wherever Nnamdi Kanu is, he has never seen him before, have never spoken with him before, but wherever he is, God bless him. That is showing you that Chukwu Okike Abiyama is great. So, another thing I would just tell Mbaka is, if he can do this thing now, the whole world is watching him now. Remember, the presidency have called him a contractor, that he came to ask for contract, that they will even report him to the Pope. Because he worked for them. They used him to make that prophecy that Buhari is a Messiah. They used him to make that prophecy that Hope Uzodinma will be a governor. So he went back with contractors to demand for his own payment. It's not bad. I work for you, you will have to pay me. Now they want to blackmail him. So what I've been telling Father Mbaka now is, if he can open up his mouth and tell us who actually is in Aso Rock, although we know it's not Buhari there. If Mbaka can say it, Mbaka, I promise you, IPOB, ESN, and unknown government will protect you. Together with Chukwu Okike Abiyama, they will not do you anything. If you can open up now, because there's a battle between you and Aso Rock. They want to blackmail you, calling you a contractor. Now open up and tell us who is in Aso Rock, so that the whole world will know. All these things will just come to an end. That's what I want to say. Okay, another thing that is trending on the internet this morning or from last night. Look at Governor Mahi. He said he's now ready to negotiate with bandits to see how they can live together. Can you imagine? So Mahi, he's ready to negotiate with bandits. That is the way they put it. Not even say Fulani men. He said bandits. How can you agree with a bandit? To do what? Do you want to turn a bandit yourself? My brother, our people are mad. So that's just what I want to say as usual. Mazi Nnamdi from Biafra land.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Ndukwe. Thank you for your call. This is Radio Biafra USA too. You know, the confusion everywhere. That's the way I put it. People are so confused and they don't really know what they're doing anymore. And Nnamdi Kanu, I have a call coming in on private line. Let's take this one. Caller, good morning. Tell us your name and where you're calling from. Caller on private line of WhatsApp. It's still connecting. You'll have a bad connection there. So I'll ask you to call us back when you're ready. Let me take another call on straight line. Caller, good morning. Tell us your name and where you're calling from. Caller on straight line.
Mazi, good afternoon from here.
Welcome to the program.
Thank you very much, my good brother. I appreciate you once again for your good job. I say, may God and protect you. May He be the same to our leader and every IPOB that is working assiduously. Mazi, I don't know if you can hear me.
I can hear you loud and clear, sir. You're talking to the world. Go ahead.
Mazi, that's interview that our leader made with the BBC. That they tell him that if our people would have learned something from that, because Fulani want you to sell your hand. That is why they come up now to criticize Mbaka. You see the reason why our leader, they sell on Hanese, stand your ground. Who will stand there on your ground? We will back you up. But these people still don't understand what this man is teaching. I'm not watching the issue, see how things the issue. Do you not go to Fulani and beg them? Because they have your tape. Mazi, they have their tape. They have everything about them. Look at them back. A Fulani man that is telling you that they're calling you a contractor. Your own thing, that money they are eating belongs to you. Everything you see Fulani have to get belongs to you. It's in your father's backyard. But now they are cutting you. Because why? You send your own people to run to them. You run to them to please this or this concise till it comes. That is why they are cutting you. That is why they can do you anyhow they like. But Mazi, okay, rice, that is the truth our leader have been telling them. These people are nobody. These people are they are nobody. But our people refuse to understand that Fulani is nobody. Just like our leader is telling you, they're telling our people, brother, remove your hand from Fulani. Remove your hand from Fulani. Don't stop patronizing these people because they are nobody. You can say they are nobody. But Mazi, the reason why I call it now is this. It's just like our mother said. You see, after the document, I'll be honest with you. What I'm telling you now is pure, nothing but the truth. And nothing but the truth. Everything I'm going to tell you about Asari Dokubo is the truth. One, Asari Dokubo has 4 followers. You see, this Niger, our brothers in Israel have disowned Asari Dokubo. What I'm telling you is pure. I am not making it up. If Asari Dokubo says he has people who tell him to come out and call him. You will see all the videos that he makes sometimes for eyes. You will see that it's 1 or 2 people here. The people that he managed to come to Islam. That is the people he sees with that people living. Asari Dokubo, Mazi, I am telling you, the place Asari Dokubo says he comes from, they have rejected him in total. Asari Dokubo is not going to stop a non-gun man. I saw that video he made. It's a fraud. It's lie. Asari Dokubo knows that if he stay on the way of a non-gun man, they will take him. He can. I'm telling you, my sister, nobody should be afraid that Asari Dokubo is not an Igbo man. It's a Fulani man. It's not calling him your brother. God punish Asari Dokubo. It's not any. See, Mazi, you know what pains me that the tape that our people play here. That Yoruba man, that pastor that said, you remember that tape we always play. That pastor that said Asari Dokubo is the example of what they want to do in Nigeria. Yes. These are the people who told you exactly what Asari Dokubo represents. Our people still don't understand. You will see some people who say, oh, Asari Dokubo, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu to work with Asari Dokubo, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu to work with Mazi Iyke. I keep asking our people, don't you our people realize that Asari Dokubo and Mazi Iyke is an agent?
Of course.
Double agent. They don't know what the hell. Mazi, this thing our leader has been preaching. Does it mean that Biafrans, our people are so useless that they don't know that Asari Dokubo is a double agent? You want me to tell you? Asari Dokubo work for Iranian government. Do you know that? No, you don't know. Do you know that Asari Dokubo work for Nigerian government? Do you know that? No, you don't know that. So why are you asking our leader to work with Asari Dokubo? Do you think Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is a fool? Do you want our leader to tell you everything in radio? Do you think you want him to tell you who the people that he communicates and the people that he doesn't communicate? He's not going to tell you. If it is what people are waiting for. Asari Dokubo is an agent of Iran. Asari Dokubo is against Israel. Don't you know that? Don't you know that? But let me tell you something. You see, that video that he makes shows you he'll come to brag that they repel on non-combat. Asari Dokubo have no 2 or 3 people that is backing him. Tell Asari Dokubo, if he says a man, tell him to come and walk along the road. Tell him to come out and walk along the road. Let's see. He's just making when somebody is that. Let me tell you, sir. Even Mbaka that is talking, what makes them to be start talking now is for non-government. The fear of for non-government is the wisdom that you see. All of them are talking today. Mazi Iyke will talk because to make himself look like he doesn't want to go in, but he knew that if he stay on the way of non-government, they will take him out. The same thing with Asari Dokubo. Asari Dokubo has nobody. He has nobody to listen to him. He knew that. He has no communication with Iyke. Iyke has nothing to do with him. If you don't know, no listener. Asari Dokubo is standing on his own. And what I'm telling you is pure. The truth, nothing but the truth.
Thank you.
He will come out and do gragra so that the Nigerian government will notice him. Asari Dokubo is working for Iranian government. No, it's our people.
not saying our leaders will work with Hakari Dokubo. Thank you for giving me this opportunity.
I don't think anybody is saying that he should work with them. I don't know why anybody should even work for Dasare Dokubo. You guys are making him very popular. He's a nobody. We don't even bother about him. I'll take a very short break and I'll be back with you.
One day, military wicked innocent civilian go die. One day go be one day. One day go be one day. One day go be one day. Politician wicked innocent civilian then go kill them. One day go be one day. Just what do? Enough,
Yes, I've been talking the other time saying all this police brutality. I know it must get to a time when all this operations by Nigerian military will cause uprising where they never be control. Now why you be say? Now why you be say? Civilians celebrating the matter of military men who die by non-gunmen.
Military kill innocent people, government no acting.
Now why you be say if I'm the die for checking point, people go celebrate you.
I'm shooting any innocent people, government no acting.
The innocent civilian he no get the money. The innocent civilian he no get the lawyer. The innocent civilian a common man. The innocent civilian a nobody. He no get the person for House of Rep. He no get the person for Aso Rock. He no get the person should be head of state. He no get the person will be chief judge. Government no act, yo. Government no talk, yo.
Military kill innocent people, government no act.
Them shoot Emeka Faba, them kill Ovunda for Port Harcourt, yo.
I'm shooting any innocent people, government no act.
Them kill Obong for Calabar, them kill Timmy way come from Bayelsa.
Military kill innocent people, government no act.
Them call them Yahoo boys, them call them fraudsters, them call them criminals, them no give them court trial. If you get a gun and you they wear uniform, if you be police or you be military, you the kill innocent people and nothing they happen to them. Any soldier will make a person mama childless, then go make mama childless. And the police will make a person wife widow, then go make a wife widow.
One day go be one day. One day go be one day. Military will kill innocent civilian go die. One day go be one day. One day go be one day. One day go be one day. Politician will kill innocent civilian, then go kill them. One day go be one day.
And that day now. All of them Nigerian government. For all the boys them kill, for all the men them fall, they come and on non-government. For the massacre the military did against the civilians, they come and on non-government. For the killing father, for the child, the court and Lekki, they come and on non-government. Spiritual. I know I saw it coming, and I know say it go happen. The monsters what they made, and you it go hunt them down. Terrorists what them supposed to kill them, recruit them for military. Terrorists what them supposed to kill them, go give them gun. Them go send them to Port Harcourt, them go send them to Owerri, them go send them to Aba, them go send them to Onitsha, them go send them to Lagos, them go send them to kill 2020, them kill people for Lekki. Them don't make many mothers childless, them regular trademark. Them don't make many wives.
All right, we have a call coming in on a on a private line. Tell us your name and where you're calling from.
Good afternoon.
That was Joshua, a non-gunman. I'm Josh. Go ahead, sir.
Yeah, Mazi Iyke, I don't know if you can hear me.
Yes, you're loud and clear better now. Thank you. Welcome to the program.
I don't know what. Good afternoon, Biafra. M. George, thank you for that wonderful rendition. It was a very wonderful one. I just want to add my voice this morning. I'm calling from my location, Pastor Jack. First of all, I want to start from Ozodimba. Ozodimba released a video where he was addressing workers. You see, the workers of Imo State and Nigeria. But in that video, I found something worrisome. Imo State is not shown in that video. Probably that video was done in Abuja House, in Imo State House in Abuja, because they were only showing State House. So the other side that was supposed to show the state, they kind of cover it, and they did not show the few individuals within that area. He was that kind of place. He's in the council house in Owerri. So I also stage manage. He's coming back. So many convoy, and they were on speed, and the people were videoing them and they posting online. But that one is his own. We have just said what we say. Whether he talked about what he did or not, that one is by the way. You will reap the fruit you have just sown. Now, having said that, I want to come to development. They granted the Pete Doche interview where he was talking about the, more especially Southeast governors, how they were not together and how they were not able to voice out the marginalization and the evil done against our people. As governors, they don't have the way with that. And they are not able to stand up to ban or to condemn this herdsmen rearing of cow in our land. They are not able to do that. And if they must do this business, because rearing of cow in the first place is a personal business, not a government business. But I want him and some other people who are thinking the same way he's thinking to know that this crop of governors you have now, they have already soiled their hand before the caliphate, and they can never do anything that will be of interest, good interest to our people, rather to the Fulani caliphate. Omar, he said he is ready to negotiate with bandits. Our people should be listening. The herdsmen that are killing our people, raping our people. That Omar, he came one certain time and told Osinbajo that in fact they are ashamed. They are covering their face in shame. After protecting herdsmen, they see how to slaughter our people. Omar, he is still saying he want to negotiate with these people killing our people. Do you need anything remaining to be told again why we should deal with these people? This group of people we have now, they are the major problem. Do you need anything remaining as a reason why we should not deal with these people? We must have to deal with them. That is just the truth. And finally, the issue of Mbaka. In as much as, yes, that's one thing personally I want to say. You see, the Janjaweed now, they are opening their mouth, trying to divert the attention of the people from the insecurity in Nigeria, from the unwanted killing going on and all that. They want to use Mbaka now to divert attention. Let me tell you, all the bandits you are settling, giving them millions, giving them billions in the bushes. The one that kidnapped Kankara Boys Secondary School went back to the bush after he said he have repented. You people gave him everything he needed. He went back to the bush. And later again, they have come to stage marriage that they have killed him. That is a very big lie. So are you telling us that Mbaka requested for contract? The people you are settling with contract already, are they different from Mbaka? Is Mbaka not a human being? If Mbaka have worked for you and come and say you should give him contract, did he say you should give him money to go and squander? Is it not to execute work for you people to pay him? Why are you telling us? When you came to Mbaka, to use Mbaka to prophesy, they give a fake prophecy of Buhari and also Dimba. Did you come to us? Why now are you coming to divert the attention or digress the discourse in the polity? You cannot deceive us. And one thing is sure, personally, in as much as I know that Mbaka have given some fake prophecy, Mbaka have, at some point in time, have criticized and reasoned against his people because of the crumb he was getting then. But this very time, we cannot, because Mbaka messed up and allow the Fulani Janjaweed to devour him. We speak on his behalf. Personally, I will speak on his behalf. Anytime he also go against us, I will go against him. I'm talking personally. So whatever the judge with, whatever you people are saying there, in order to use as a cover to say he come and request and ask for contract, you did not give him. That is why he said what he's saying. You're a fool. You cannot deceive us. And this your game of trying to collide our head together in order to make sure you have an easy pass of free land. It's not going to work again. We will protect our own, because people have made us to learn something. He said, even though you see a Northerner eating the leg of a human being, you will not say anything, you will protect him.
Oh, yes.
So any person that repents, that comes from Biafra land, even though he has gone against us before, as long as he has come back to his right senses, we will stand by him. If you want to come after him, we will go after you. So I want to make it known to you people. So if you feel that after using him back and did all you did, now you want to spite him, and you are thinking that IPOB will also push him so that you go after him, we are telling you your plan has failed. But the rest of the governors who don't want to give up, and those of them, I don't want to talk of Asari because Asari do not exist. Asari don't exist. Those of them that are working, making sure. I tell you one thing, either or make God known or government know. I don't know how he called, because that is what he threatened now. Anyway, you call them, they will visit you, whether or no, or men, they will visit you, and you know that your time has come. Mazi, Dr. Iyke Deo, sir.
Deo, thank you very much. Unknown gunmen and non-men gunmen, known gunmen. You know, the point is that you guys are making this, like I said, it's Zukaman and Nage. Yeah, if our brothers that have criticized in the past and they decide to come back, we don't need a Fulani to tell us that. We know. Kowasiwanu, I know here, we're all listening to you, paying attention. Even the Meo Kowasi, Kawasiba, that is exactly where you guys are going. But you know something? There's nothing you can do to stop this movement. We are here to stay regardless of what you say, regardless of what you do. I have a call coming in on private line. Tell us your name and where you're calling from. Good morning from here.
Yeah, Mazi, my brother, God bless you. Good morning. This is Mazi, my man, Jaka. Mazi, I was so sorry that it was so windy and I didn't want to call because I knew it's going to disrupt the thing if I was talking that time. I am my man Jaka, the national PRO of IPOB here in the United States of America. I reside here in Washington, D.C., but I am from Amibo. Amibo is an Olo. Amibo is the home of the tiger, and Amibo is the home of King Jaja. Mazi, I thank you once more, and I thank my mighty God for bringing Nnamdi Kanu at this time. Yes, Mazi, before I start this, I want to talk to the Biafrans and all the youth in Nigeria. When we're talking about the Fulanis, and then we are talking about, the herdsmen or whatever, the last time I checked, I thought that, you people have business. You open up your business, your enterprise. When it is rearing a cat, cattle rearing, is it not a private business, Mazi? How much does the Nigerian government get from, cattle rearing? Do they contribute anything to the Commonwealth of Nigeria? I don't know. Why is it that this rearing of a cattle is becomes something that is creating too much problem for everybody? Because when I was thinking, I said, well, there are people that are dealing on cars, people that are motor cars, everybody, people dealing on different things, and then there is none of them that are causing problem. But it is this Fulanis, their enterprise. The only enterprise they have is just rearing the cattle. This is the shepherd, the cattle rearing of the centuries ago. That people have transformed the rearing of the cattle now into cattle ranching, even in America and everywhere. And it is private business. How come the private business becomes something that they're going to use to kill people? People have to think and think very right. So the only thing that I'm saying is that no matter whatever it is, now it is a life and death situation. It has become life and death because it's not even politics. We're not talking about politics. I want you to open your ear and understand that we are talking about your life, your existence in this life that God has created you. It is not that there is a disease that will come to kill you, but the coronavirus that has come to you is the Fulani and all these their herdsmen. Their intention is to exterminate, just to kill and destroy. And this is what they are. So what you have to do is find any way, any means that you can be able to protect yourself. Because the self-preservation is the number one law the number one law in the whole world. Preserve your life. Defend yourself. Stand your ground. Do everything you can do. Give it before they can come. Preemptive is the best, offense. So whatever that you're going to do, make sure that you protect your family and you protect everybody. That is what it is. So based on that, that is why I'm coming to the ESN. All of us, we have been so happy that the damage that was intended on Biafra, they were unable to accomplish it because of our ESN. You know definitely the ESN stood the ground, and that is the reason why all of them now, they can talk, but they cannot do the do. So my issue there is that for you that have been calling this line, for you that have been talking about, oh, this Nnamdi Kanu, oh, you so happy what Nnamdi Kanu do, you so happy what ESN do, oh, you so happy the unknown government start going everywhere and everything. What have you done for Biafra, lately? What have you done exactly for the ESN lately? How have you been able just to contribute to your own security? That is what I'm asking you. You are just talking and talking and talking. We can talk from now to this thing. But what penny, what cent have you donated to the ESN? Just to show an appreciation to God for keeping you alive, for bringing this ESN to protect your family. Because you know how these people, they creep at night, and then they will come when you are sleeping, and this is when they're going to massacre you. But now, when they are coming to your neighborhood, they have to know that you have Eastern Security Network. They don't know where they are hiding, whether if it is unknown government or Eastern Security Network. They don't know exactly where these people are hiding. So this is the reason why you see the Fulani, they are not killing the way they are killing. So, my brother, I am calling upon you, please, to do the needful. You have to do this. Do it for yourself. Don't hate yourself to the extent that you have to be very vulnerable just because you did not donate to the Eastern Security Network. You think that when you donate the Eastern Security Network, you're giving it to somebody. You're not giving it to somebody, but it is the sacrifice that you have done. And then for the appreciation that you're giving to God, or for bringing this type of people that can secure you. Remember, ESN is nothing but the security of the people, by the people, and for the people. And this is the volunteer. This is people like you who are hustling every time, trying just to make a living for yourself. But these guys have decided just to give up those hustlings. They decided to give up all these things so that they can protect you. These are very selfless human beings. These are very compassionate guys. These are the people like Iko. Oh, my brother, I've forgotten his name. That is Iko, my brother. Iko, the Iko of the source. Do you know when you have that Iko, that is the cup, that is the holy cup. That is what it is. Iko was the guy that gave his life out so that you can live. He have given it. He have children. You look at all the children that surround that guy. I was watching that. I was even tearful. So what have you done? You can't do what you also have done. Can you just take your little money that you have in your hand and donate? Give it. Instead of giving, because you have given his life. But what have you given to the Biafrans? What have you? You are talk too much. So my brother, please, I am begging you. If you are in America, my brothers, please, my big brothers and small brothers, everybody in America, you know now that we are comfortable here. I am telling you we are. But now it is time for us just to do this deal. You will have to dip your hand in your pockets for the sake of the least among you, for the sake of your mother, your father, your sisters, or your investment in Nigeria or in Biafra land. Please, my brother, please do the needful. Donate to the Eastern Security Network. And if you want to do this, it's very simple. It is not complicated. The only thing you have to do is use your cell phone, the smartphone. Go over there, go to the Google, and then type www.ipob in USA.org. It's very simple. Even somebody in elementary school, primary school, can listen to me, and say this: www.ipob in USA.org. Go out, do it now. Do it. Try it. Why not try it and see if it will work? If you try it and see it work, then tell me next time when you call. So, Mazi, God bless you as you are doing this good job. God will continue to bless you. Thank you.
Yeah, well, all right, this is Radio Biafra USA 2. We're still taking our calls. Let's see. Okay, we have enough time to take about 2 more calls before we call it a day. At 646-920-4541, 845-344-7984. +1 929 406 9953. we are talking this morning about making sure that wherever you live, wherever you are, don't give the Fulanis any chance. They have come, no good intentions. Like I said, they have to, like what our brothers just said, he said they have 2 more years, but we're not going to give them the chance. They can try all they can, struggle all they want, but you know something? Let's not worry about the people that are crying before, that were talking all kinds of ills before against what we are doing, and they are all coming back to the fold. Say welcome to them. It is not your problem, it's them. You know, these days are not days where you say something. It's very hard for some of them to swallow that pride and turn around to speak. So if you are one of them, don't worry. You are welcome to the society of truth, the children of light. That's what we are. You cannot put us under the bushel. We are light. It's only darkness that stays under the bushel. Caller on principal officer's line. Good morning. Tell us your name and where you're calling from.
Thank you very much, Mazi Iyke, and good afternoon from here.
Welcome to the program.
Mazi, thank you. My name is Desmond, and I'm calling you from Italy.
Yeah.
Mazi, talking about the support for ESN, I wish to bring to our people, Biafrans in Italy, groups that are affiliated to Biafrans in Italy, everybody, even friends and well-wishers, and those that are supporting what we are doing. Please, here in Italy, you have to support ESN. And to do that, it's a continuous process because we are not stopping, we are not relenting. We must continue resolutely. This is the numbers brought by the National IPOB National Board in Italy, signed by the National Coordinator IPOB Italy. The numbers are to support ESN plus 393510046055. I repeat the number plus 393510046055. This number is for the IPOB National Coordinator in Italy. The second number is plus 393512551274. I repeat, plus 393512551274. This is for the National PRO IPOB in Italy. Please call the following numbers to support ESN if you are a Biafran or group related to Biafran in Italy. Mazi, please, I want to say something very important, please, because yesterday I called this program and I talked about how the Fulanis that were chased out from Nsukka, that they are now getting refuge in Egede village, Egedudi village, in the local government area. Something is happening there, Mazi, and I want to call the attention of our people and also the men on ground on this, that the youths in Egede village in Udi, they are trying to do something, but there is a particular woman, and the name of this woman is Barrister Mrs. Juliet Ibekaku Nwagu. Barrister Mrs. Juliet Ibekaku Nwagu. This woman, what she is doing is, she has been the one trying to calm the nerves of the youths in that particular place, telling them that Fulanis are not dangerous, this one, that one. She's been the one trying to accept these people in that particular village. And I want to use this medium to call this woman to order and to also tell our people to take note of this woman, because this we cannot allow in our land. I don't know what is wrong with some of our people. I remember during the NSAS, it was another foolish woman in Enugu that also made a billboard and said we don't want flavor to protest in Enugu. That Enugu is not what was she saying, you know. So some women in Enugu, we must caution you people to please join hands with our mothers who are fighting for the freedom of our land and stop doing all this nonsense. So therefore, we are calling on Barrister Mrs. Juliet Ibekaku Nwagu to please take caution and stop that nonsense. And we are encouraging the youths of Egedudi village to rise up. All those Fulani must be chased out from that area. They cannot be there. Now, Mazi, to your analysis this afternoon, I want to say that if the governor of Ebonyi State, Umahi, is talking to negotiate with Fulani terrorist assessment, he's using bandit, but he's a terrorist. He has never ever talked about compensation of those our people that were killed in Ebonyi State. You see, these people, this is how they cannot hide their hatred for our people any longer. Umahi has never come one day and make a statement or any broadcast saying he's going to compensate or he's going to see to the affairs of those people that were murdered in Ebonyi State by this Fulani terrorist herdsmen. But he has it goes. Well, if he does that, then I believe our women in Ebonyi State will rise up and go to government house there. Because if the youth does it, they will say it's an attack on the government. Our women in Ebonyi State will rise up and go to government house there so that Umahi will kill all of us. You know, this is very, very sad. Our people must rise up, and I encourage every village in Biafra land. You can see Fulani, they are coming with their threats up and down. Every village that has not formed a vigilante group must form a vigilante group. It's very, very important. You must be at guide every time, 24/7, night and day. You must be at guide in your village. It's very, very important. And I believe that by the special grace of God, these Fulani people, at the end of this process, they will know that God is not man, that God is God, and God is the God of Biafra. Thank you very much, Mazi, and God bless you.
Thank you so much. All right, thank you very much. Talk about Egede. Egede is a place that I know. I think I've been there a couple of times. My late friend Harry Moscow is from Egede, and I know it's a quiet community. So these people, they don't sit down there. Create your vigilantes to guard your community. Whoever is trying to disrupt you, bro, these Fulanis are like a snake. Just make sure that you get them out of your community. You're not going to take their home from them, no. But send them away to go back to wherever they come from. You people should not sit down there and wait and hope that they will go away. They will not. Believe me sincerely, because they have already had this plan of taking over your land, and they are not going to relent. I hope most of you are still remembering this conversation. Listen to this.
Thank you very much. Yes, sir. Honestly, I accept your congratulations, even though I did it. Because I remember one time when the fighting in Borno, when our people were being killed left and right. Then, what is your argument? I said, do you remember one time when our people were being killed in Borno State, left and right, Bauchi, Gombe, everywhere in the north? Of course. I remember you were saying that was there any Southerner among us, we were the one killing ourselves. I always remember this statement, Mr. Kule. But look at this today now. Today our brother is in charge, and I'm sure he made it clear to the world. The first thing he said was that he was moving the command of Nigerian army to Maiduguri until when Boko Haram is over. So if not your brother as a president, who will do it for you? But we could have done it to anybody in Nigeria. But you can see that some people refuse to do it for us. So really, today I understand why we have to have the presidency, honestly. No, it's like that, Kule. Kule is like that. Because how can anybody convince us that some miscreants cannot be dealt with by Nigerian army? Why can't we believe it was deliberately left? Even if there is no involvement of government hand in it, why can't we believe that it was deliberate? Let them kill themselves. Well, it has come out even very clear, because it was at a point in our campaign, they were saying that by the killings of Boko Haram, there will be no population again. In fact, let me tell you why the North insisted that Jonathan has to go, because we had the plan that if Jonathan continues, the same problem will happen in Kano, the same problem will happen in Sokoto, the same problem will happen in Jos and Ebro until when our population is depleted. No. We have had a wonderful experience, honestly. In order to avoid the problem, that's why I said the difference. So whether you accept or not, the laws was it was clear voting now. What clear done? You remember what Babangida did for us? Babangida, you see what happened was, even when Babangida did it, you understand? Do you get me? The bulk of the population that voted was from the north. And really said it. Since Babangida was in Abuja, Governor Rimi of Kano State, then, former governor of Kano State, he said, if they were in Abiola in Lagos, Babangida will have said it is Yoruba that did it. So Abiola should fly to Kano, they will swear him as president, and they stand their ground. Before we know, they rallied around Abiola, they said, don't go to North, if you go, they will kill you. Maybe so happened. Do you understand? No. So I'm coming now. So Babangida got the... And Abacha has incarcerated him for many years. I'm coming now. I'm coming. Before we are talking about the cancellation now, the cancellation of the elections. And two, didn't you not see that even from the West, there were people who supported there are big men who joined in the cancellation of the elections. But whatever it is, At that time, it was nobody was killing the Yorubas left and right. Babangida was virtually betraying everybody. And today, have you not seen him on TV? Have you not seen how he was looking? Is God not wonderful? Did you not see Babangida? Even though I have promised as from today, so long as he's my brother from the north, even if he's eating everybody in Nigeria fresh, you come out with Nigerian man leg eating, I will not say it's bad again.
All right, I just brought that up because I want you to remember this. I remember when this was first aired in those days, they were saying, oh, it's propaganda, it's propaganda. Today, we are seeing it happen. Don't let the Fulanis come over and take off your land. Pursue them anywhere you see them. They are like a snake. Have a stick in your hand. Don't let agwo river around you. Caller on Principal Officer's line. Good morning. Tell us your name and where you're calling from.
Yes, my name is Sirimin Pastor Christos. I'm calling from my location here. My big brother, I am saying good evening, Mbadoma, from these very directions. And why I called is to join my voice to most of the callers, they have spoken well. And what I just want to say right now is that most of the times, if somebody reacts to some certain actions, we have to sit down and cross-check or cross-examine his sense or level of reasoning. Now, I'm referring this to Devil Omahe or whatever, Devil Umoru. They killed his parents, his brothers, his sisters, uncle. He has never visited not even one single home to sympathize with these people. And he has now reason to come up with an idea to negotiate. I just want to tell you something that maybe many of us don't know. This thing he said that is trending right now, he said it under duress. Ask me why. Remember 2 or 3 days ago, he was running very fast to Abuja, where Onongo men kind of chased him to the airport. Do you know the reason why he went to Abuja? The reason why he went to Abuja was what he just made mention right now on air. They summoned him and asked him to make that very mention that he should come up to negotiate with the Fulanis, or else he will lose the 2023 elections. That is why, idiot. I'm telling you this is what is happening. That is why the idiot has the nerves. He has the ball and temerity to come out and said now he is willing. How many Fulanis has come up to say that they need negotiations in Ebonyi State? None of them, but rather they are killing with impunity, without remorse. Now you are begging a stranger that has come to your land, killing your people that you have not been able to visit. Now they see how Governor Orton used to do. Even in the bush, he would visit there and make comments and condemn the heinous crime. How many of them in our land has been able to visit even one single family? But he has that temerity to come out and said that he wants to negotiate. My brother, I just want to tell you that these people are running mental derail. They are a kind of madness. And that very madness right now is driving them to a ditch that will kind of end up their life. Because what they are looking at is not you, nor me, nor the people that were killed. Because these people that were now killed is a kudos to lead him to his destinations of 2023, kind of desire to fulfill his a selfish, materialistic thing. This is an aggrandizement. That is why when people die, they will summon him to come to Abuja for a meeting under duress to announce that he wants to negotiate. People that this governor, what do they call it? What is the name of that terrorist in Abuja that they said if this man is being removed, that Nigeria will suffer? They summoned you. They've not been able to tag their people terrorists. Sometimes they don't call them, they call them insurgents. They don't even have the power to call them bandits. they called you and you came back to tell us. So why am I saying this thing is that Masoni what's name Ngwangwa Emegalodachi. Indeed, we say that his teaching time saves 9. Because we have seen that the madness and the stupidity of these very people will not allow them to change or repent like others. Because their target is 2023 and they are still in 2021. Oh. There is no food. Now, there is this very clip we played yesterday from Dino Melaye, that the NNPC came up to say that from this very month of May, that they will not be able to give an allocation to federal government, which means there will be no salary in May and June. You know what that means? Nigeria is running on a borrowed kind of currency. And everything is skyrocketing every blessed day. And you still see this very governance or government as competent. People, I don't even know what they are deliberating in National Assembly. They would have stood up right now to put a vote of no confidence. Why? But the reason why they may not be able to do such was that they were there looking like moo. This man removed every Christian. He removed every tribe and installed all their people in National Assembly. We put them with single-handedly, and none of them could be able to say a word. Now, the thing is bouncing back. When you say whatever thing you want to say, it ends up in that seat. They don't even write it down. They don't jot it. All the laws that they are making is not for Nigerians. It is for especially Biafrans and so-called people they are calling Niger Deltans. Now, our leader made mention yesterday, they've noticed that the Yorubas have risen for secession. What they now went there to do from what they call it, Sultan of Sokoto, was not to make peace, was not to ask them the reason. It was to go there to rehabilitate their mindset, to prepare them ahead of 2023 by installations of Tinubu, so that they will be deviating from the original scene or things that is about to happen or something that is happening. And they allow this man to come up with jargon where people are dying, where you will finish school, you will not be able to be employed. They have seaport in Lagos. But none of the Lagosians are what they call it, is it Nigerian Port Authority main commander. They have airports. The people that is controlling it is House of Fulanis. Now, yesterday they launched Anambra Airport. It was originally kind of built for an international standard. When the airport was concluded, they now want to receive certificate of an international airport. The Fulanis single-handedly cancelled. That was the reason why they closed Enugu Airport since how many years now. Enugu Airport has not been running. And people has the balls to come out to say they want to negotiate. He wants to negotiate with his dead fathers. My brother, Emengwangwa, Emengalodachi.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
All right. According to Enugu Airport, that one is not bothering me because I keep saying it. I keep reminding people that Uli Airport used to be a main road. It was converted into an airport. So what makes international airport is a piece of paper, right? They have already built the airport. It's our airport. Is going to be there one day to go international. Forget about it. Today they're not going to remove the tarmac. It's there already. All we need to do is get the permission to fly in. That is the correct thing. That's the language to say, and we are moving diligently. We are getting our freedom, whether they like it or not. It is not what it is now. Wasn't what it was 2 years ago. Wasn't what it was yesterday. Honestly, every single day we are moving forward. We are moving ahead. They can create all the pictures they want, create all the images they want, start deceiving themselves, lying to themselves that things are all right. We know, and you know it, that nothing is all right. And it's never going to get better. It's not going to get better in any shape or form. Let's listen to Dino Melaye with his advice. So take it whether I like it or not.
Men and women, I'm here once again to address you in the course of our nation's history. I am terribly worried as we face insecurity challenges in this country, a more alarming danger of economic crisis that is looming is ahead of us.
That's right.
I want to announce to Nigerians, because I know we have a government that is not sincere, that is not honest, that will not tell Nigerians the truth.
Yes.
So I owe it as an obligation to tell Nigerians the bitter truth. I stumbled on a letter written by the NNPC, specifically signed by the Chief Financial Officer of NNPC, Umar Ajia Isa. He wrote the Accountant General of the Federation, intimating the Accountant General of the Federation that there will be zero contribution from NNPC to the national purse in the month of May, in the month of June, and in the month of July, meaning zero allocation from NNPC. The implication is that the revenue in these 3 months will only come from the Nigerian Customs and FIRS. And we all know that bulk of the revenue normally comes from NNPC. But now he has written the Accountant General of the Federation to announce to him officially that NNPC will not be able to contribute to FAC in the month of May, in the month of June, in the month of July, because the landing costs of PMS in the month of February, month of March, is 184 naira as against the 124 naira. So because of this, NNPC is not in a position to contribute to the revenue that will be shared among the 3 tiers of government: the federal government, the state, and the local government in the months of May, in the month of June, in the month of July. The implication is that states will not be able to survive, states will not be able to pay salaries, and this is a major catastrophe. And all this is happening because of ineptitude in leadership. It's happening because we have no leadership and the president is absent. And this is the time for Nigerians to know so that we can act. We are in precarious situation. We are in a very perilous times, and leadership is absent. God Almighty is the only one we can run to. In an unjust society, silence is a crime. I remain Dino Melaya.
All right. We run to God. When anything happens, run to God. Is not a bank, or you're not going to survive on that. God has already forsaken Nigeria. God has a long time done that. Anybody who's in this country that thinks that there's something called Nigeria, that God will save you. No. God has already told you guys to hell with all of you. You had the opportunity, you blew it. So you don't expect God to all of a sudden change. No, God doesn't act like that. God has already told you to let my people go. And until you let them go, if you don't, you will keep on getting into one kind of stumbling block or the other. There are no two ways about it. We know that it's going to happen sooner or later. Already, one of our brothers already said it anyway. That this thing called Biafra came in on December 12th, 2020. That's when we got our Biafra, and we know that. So no matter what you do, no matter what you say, Dino, I'm so sorry. I'm happy you are speaking the truth. Anyway, I agree with you. This once, at least once in my life. Let me listen to you and know that you made some sense. You made sense, but the truth is that who are you talking to? You know, Nigerians are very easy. They forget very, very easily. Nobody ever remembers. I don't know. Their brain is so, they don't retain anything. Now that you said it, a lot of people are already beginning to say, oh, I think he's talking politics. He's not talking politics. He's telling you what is going to befall you. You have to be able to differentiate between politics and facts. This is Radio Biafra. We're still taking calls. Let's see what. No, I don't think can I take any more calls. What we need to do right now, take a very, very short break, and then I'll be right back.
Discuss for Buriako. Now waiting happen we know call. Let's talk about Buriako. days in Nigeria, still they shake to break. After 54 days in Nigeria, still they shake to separate. Life's don't go, people don't buy, things don't spoil. But you could solve the debt, but you could fight the debt, but you could try to stop and slow. Nigerian government refuse. Somewhere for Ghana, they discuss restructuring. There was problem and they agreed to restructure Nigeria. On the 4th and 5th of January 1967, General Gowon Ideja, he accepted the Aburi Accord. General Ankara Ideja, Colonel Uchuku Ideja, and they accept the Aburi Accord. And they must accept restructuring. But when they come back Nigeria, Nigeria government refused the deal. Them causing problem. They fight people into theory. Them execute genocide on us and them call them war. Yeah, them kill my people plenty. Them call them war. Them kill our mama. Them kill our papa. Them kill our uncle. Them kill our aunt. Them kill small children, Them kill 5 million people, Them kill the people where demand for restructuring, The other people who were demand for restructuring, After 54 days, them still they kill, them still they shoot, them still they cry. But today, everybody they run, helter skelter. Everybody they run, headsmen they kill, terrorists to shoot, government to thief. God don't reject Nigeria. Devil don't punish Nigeria. Nigeria government to kill my people for genocide. Our battle situational understatement. Now everybody that you come out for the matter. Ask this matter one carry many people go. Let's talk about Aburi Accord. Now waiting happen for Aburi Accord. Now waiting they discuss for Aburi Accord. Now waiting happen we know Accord. Let's talk about Aburi Accord. Now waiting happen for Aburi Accord. Now waiting they discuss for Aburi Accord. Now waiting make we know Accord. Nigeria they like this today because nobody talk the truth. Nigeria they like this today because the government nah lie. Them go use the ammunition for church and media go claim the shit. In our curriculum for school, them not teach us our history. Now where we go learn, now how we go learn. When NNAMDI Kanu come save us, Nigerian government teaches them. Nigeria government arrest them. Nigeria government to shoot them. Them use media pink and black. Them making Nigerians hate the truth. Now which day where we go wake up? Now which time where we go stand? Nigerians no one here. Nigerians no one truth. Nigerians no one learn. We dance to the government tune. They kill us, they do us. They deceive us, they confuse us. They give our land to strangers, our eyes come open. They give our land to strangers, Nigerians come wake up. Suddenly, what don't happen? Nigerians they talk, say they want restructuring.
All right, with that, I think finally come to the end of today's program. Don't forget our leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. We're broadcasting today at 7 p.m. Biafra land time. Make sure that you stay tuned. Don't go away. And right now, still have to remind you that Biafra is our religion and Radio Biafra is where we worship. Stay tuned, don't go away because Mazi Alozie is coming on air at this time. This is Radio Biafra. From me, this is goodbye today. I'll be with you again, but hopefully tomorrow at the same time. From here is goodbye.
Lies our religion.